Good evening, everybody. Today, I would say I'm a proud mother of an artistic child. I would not say he is autistic. Yes, autism is a part of him. Autism is a part of him, but that is not his identity. It should not be, right? He was born in 2008 in Honavar, and all his physical milestones like crawling, sitting, walking, all those things were normal. But the problem was speaking. He was not speaking to his age, and there was no eye contact. And he was playing with the toys in a different way. Like, for example, he would rotate the wheels of the cycle rather than riding it. He used to spin around. He used to look at the fan all the time. All these things are typical traits of autism, but I was not known at that time. He was not speaking, but we did not take it that seriously because of the obvious reason. Everyone would say, like, he's still 1 year, no? Some of the kids will speak after 2 years also, like that. He's a boy on all of that. But I had a doubt, and there was at that time there was a serial coming called Aapki Antara. It was during 2009 or 10 maybe. In that serial, the girl Antara had autism, and I used to wonder, most of the characteristics of that girl was matching with my son, and I was hoping, oh God, don't let it happen with my son. Then around we were that time in UAE. I have taken Rahul. He was around 9 months old baby. We moved to UAE. Then once we came around 2.5 years old, we came to India, and we diagnosed him at KMC, and he was diagnosed as having mild autism. I knew a little bit of autism. That's why I was heartbroken at that point only. So even before doctors said to me, they were discussing in between them, it could be autism. So I was heartbroken. And my family, like my father-in-law and my father were there. They were like, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Then they also came to know. And it took several days to come out of that turmoil and grief. Then life has to go on, and as advised by the doctor, we started therapies. But again, we were at that time Honavar. It is 3 hours journey at that time. Now it's maybe 2 hours because Chatushpata is coming. So we used to travel all the way from Honavar to Manipal just to give 1 hour therapy every day. Traveling was taking 3 hours. Some of the time 3.5 hours. The sad thing is, it was that time around 2009. The sad thing is, even now there is no such facilities in Honavar, maybe any other small cities or towns. That is the one thing I request that is very much needed. As Dr. Supriya told us, maybe in Anganwadis or in the primary schools or wherever possible, maybe in government hospitals. We have the government facilities everywhere, every corner. Kind of a little bit intervention centers or therapy, whatever it should not be as posh and big as we used to have in bigger cities, metro cities. It will help a lot, because as I suffered, nobody should suffer. But we could not do that everyday therapy. It took, we did that almost maybe around 2 months. Then again I moved back to Dubai. So in Dubai also, it was very difficult to get the services at that time. So actually we were in Abu Dhabi, and one speech therapist used to come over the weekends. She was working in a special school on the weekdays and coming to us on weekends. And getting him in the special school was also a big task there, because limited number of special schools were there at that time, and they were giving priorities to localites. So she used to come on the weekends, and obviously it was not doing any good to him. So then again we tried putting him in a play school over there. I got rejected, saying that looking at him, the other kids will copy him and they'll also do the same thing. Now I couldn't tell that time why, and any couldn't give any answer to her. But now I could have done, like if anybody says that, why? Because we see many kids who have siblings, right? So why don't siblings learn these traits from their autistic siblings? Then we decided to, I and Rahul will be shifting to Bangalore because of for the better of the services they are available in Bangalore, and my husband will stay back in Dubai. So I traveled back. My sister and my brother were there. I stayed with them, and we started in intensive therapies over there every day, proper interventions, and we could see the results actually. His eye contact got improved. He stopped the toe walking, stopped spinning, all those things. And the next year he also joined one integrated school. In that school, it was a model at that time. It was a school run by a special parent. Her son was at that time 17 or 16 years old. He was not sitting in the school, but still she opened up a school for other kids, and normal kids were also neurotypical, we would say, no. So those kids were also coming, and they take up, these are our kids also. It continued, and everything was going okay and very good. But somewhere I was feeling a lack of emotional support, because I was there with Rahul alone, and my husband was far away. Then again we moved back to Dubai, and at this time we planned properly, and he started a special school, and he got the therapies over there, and continued. The journey continued. We faced a lot of issues, lot of challenges. He used to get the therapies, and I became part of a parent support group over there. It is very much needed. Parent support group is very much needed, because it gives us a sense of relief that I'm not alone. There are people like us, and it gives us moral support. And most importantly, we get inspired by other parents. For example, one parent would teach her son or daughter to cross the road, maybe, or cutting the nail. You might feel cutting, what is there in cutting the nail? Everyone learns on its own, but our kids need training for even that also. And when they achieve that, we celebrate it. It's a great thing. So we get inspired from each other, and we also started teaching those skills to us, because therapies, schools, they teach the academics, what is written in the books, not the life skills. Life skills has to be taught by us, the parents, and the community around them. For that, awareness is needed.